Is it too late to invest in the stock market? Well, I would say it was too late when you began the stock market, unless you are a very trained trader. You're up with the market, you go to bed with the market. Most of you, the way you're in the market is you are parking your money with a financial planner or an old financial house that has a formula. And that little formula is a little pie chart. I don't care how wealthy you are, how broke you are, what a beginner you are, advanced, you're all going to get the little same pie chart because that's what the company does. You are not the same family. So to have everything the same in stock and block makes absolutely no sense. It never did to me. Even at 17 years old, I'm in finance school going, why does everybody just park their money and pray to God someone else is going to do something about it that cares more than you do about your money? So I exist to educate you, to have some assessment about this. So is it too late? No, but here's some strategies. Number one, how do you start investing and absolutely understand due diligence, money rules, etc.? Number two, how do you automate it? Because let's be honest, unless you're going to be up and down with the market, or you really trust that your financial planner, who, by the way, to get that license, went to school for less time than the person who cuts your hair. I mean, I'm talking like a third of the time. You go to school longer to cut hair than run people's money. Come on, like that should just tell you run from those people. Come forward. I'm going to give you a free software that I use that is AI driven, takes you in and out of the markets. In the description below, it's called iFlip. Go grab it. And then the last concept I want to talk about is how do you leverage the tax strategies as you're in the market and coming out of the market. Like right now, I have an expert who will review your portfolios if you're 6 figures or more, and he's world class. He's overseen over $600 billion for the Deutsche Bank. He's a genius. He's going to look at what you have with what you're doing now. And he's going to say, this is what you have. This is your fees and commissions. This is the truth of your portfolio because you don't read all the little fine print and know how to calculate. Then he's going to say, if you were an automated software, which he did design iFlip and all the smartfolios, this is what you could be doing. So do you want the automation and success where you're not in and out of the market and roller coastering with the market? And in 2020, when everybody lost 30%, in 2022, they lost 20 to 30% again. And your park and pray advisor says, it's okay, we're in for the long haul. Really? And you're 60, 70 years old and now your portfolio is down 50%? How are you going to make that up? Long haul? Wrong answer. Shouldn't have lost it in the first place. So how do you do this? So how do you start investing with due diligence? Well, first of all, a lot of the kind of earlier, I write about it when Kyle's actually an amazing trader who co-wrote this book. So he is like the right person to trade. He gets up with the market, goes to bed, has a complete strategy. I mean, 7-figure success in trading the market. He's one of a few that I know. Most of you need to do what I do, which I use iFlip. I use the AI software that takes me in and out of the market. So due diligence, though, if you're thinking and what we talk about how to get your kids involved is what do they use? Do they use Google products? Are they on Zooms? Are they in Amazon? What are they into? Apple? What are they into right now? They're into Microsoft, Dell. Like basically what do they use? Invest in those because those are usually pretty good runaway stocks. Again, why not use AI? There's a whole smart tech folio that you can put into those same stocks. The difference with automation is it takes you in and out of the market depending on the market predictions versus you having to, oh my gosh, I need to short it. I need to get out quick or whatever you're going to do. Like I park it with a software. We program the software. Kelly oversees the entire strategy for what I'm doing, and I'm in and out, and I haven't lost more than 3% in all the years I've ever been there, and average between 15 to 22%. I beat the S&P every year since I have been in the software. It also kicks Robinhood's rear. Robinhood's just another park and pray at your command, which is risky because you don't know a thing about the market. So you can try to learn and take one of those online trading courses and hope to God you figure it out, or just figure it out. Like let somebody else that's an expert do it while you get engaged in what you're better at, making money, investing maybe in real estate or other alternatives. So is it too late for the market? I don't think it is, but here's what I do know about the 2024 market. It's going to have a massive correction. Every world economist believes it. Some of them say as high as 80%. Some of those that are a little more moderate will say around 40 to 50% correction. When this current administration printed money and they printed, it devalued the dollar. We all know that. So now there has to be a correction. The stock prices don't even represent what the true cash flows of those companies are and the true valuations. So it's a little bit of a mess. It's going to have a hard correction. I would hate that you are at the expense of the correction because you're believing your park and pray person to say, let's be on for the long haul. Really? You won't get out of it in a lifetime. So due diligence is finding out money rules. How much do you want automated? What are your expected returns? The next thing is how do you automate, right? So again, at least there's a link down below with a free webinar. Just go see what it's about. If you like iFlip, use it. There's another link right below, which is a gravy stack link, which is a bank for kids. And the other thing I would just say about money rules, due diligence, and automation is even though it's automated, you want to be out there weekly, every other week. I call it actively advising and reviewing. I don't believe in total passive income because you're not going to not do anything. You would be irresponsible. So I don't believe in total passive income. Passive means you do nothing. Active means someone else, the software is going to run your stock portfolios and your smartfolios. You're going to, though, actively be engaging and seeing what it's doing. Is it doing what you want to do? There's some great dividend stocks out there, some great dividend portfolios. There's some new crypto ones that are amazing. So do you want to move things around? And again, you call their team, call Kelly, call Randy, call Lee, call the team. What are they doing? Follow the successful people who are going in front of you. Now, before I go to the last point, I want you to subscribe to the channel, click the notification button, be here 5 days a week. What else are you going to do? You're binge watching a bunch of crap on Netflix, YouTube, and everywhere else. Be here and learn. Most of you don't have a mindset or fear or I don't know issue with money. You have the I don't know. You have lack of knowledge. So knowledge is power. You've heard it before. So lean in and listen to this channel. Share it with 5, 10 friends. And if you really want to go for it, binge watch for 25 hours and I'll give you a $750 credit to watching this channel and sharing it over and over and over. Last thing I want to talk about, leveraging tax strategies to maximize your return. So you've got to be very careful when you are taking yourself in and out of the market by a park and pray advisor, because they could, by selling, depending on where your basis is, create a huge capital gains. The only way you can offset that is you got to diversify, again, back to money rules, over here to those assets that have depreciation schedules, gas and oil, real estate, aviation, water rights, mineral rights, things like that that have big depreciation schedules that can go against the capital gains as you correct your portfolio. We have teams who will help you do it. They will advise you. They are licensed. I'm not, which was why I can freeform talk and think about all these concepts. And I have a team waiting for you to raise your hand and say, I want a team. I'm tired of, hoping my financial planner, hoping my accountant, hoping my lawyer does this right. I need to know and advise them. I need to be the one leading my team, not them dragging me around. So if you're up for that, I'm in, you're in. Go to askloral.com, ASKLORAL, at any time. Ask a question, make a request, and be right back here tomorrow.